Presto, spaghetti-o. Okay, got that done. Hey, looks fine, doesn't it? And you know, probably what I should have done was not hook up that at all, or just put the wire nuts on there or something, then take the dimmer, hook the dimmer up over there, and then turn the breaker back on before I put everything back together. My loss will be your gain if that's the case. And see, what I'll end up doing on this one here, I think what I'll do is take the dimmer switch, and I'm going to strip these wires back now, and I'm just going to hook this up right here on the wall. I'm not going to do anything special for it before I figure out how to get everything pushed back in. In fact, I probably don't even have to mess with the ground screw that much. Let's see, I'm just straightening out the wire. Okay. And lucky for me, I always have extra wire nuts available. So I'll strip this and grab some more wire nuts. The orange wire nuts. I like using the orange for this instead of yellows. Okay, that's all I gotta do. That, I'll grab some wire nuts, and see, I used those wire nuts to cap off the other box, and I needed to do that. I could have taken those wires all the way back to where they were coming out of, and then you take the red wire nuts out of a bundle back in there in a couple of different areas, but that's too much of a hassle. I didn't really have to do that. Okay, stick with me. We'll get some wire nuts on here, then I'll turn the power back on and see if these lights are going to dim. See, I carry all my nooks and crannies, my nooks and crannies, all my extra little things, and anytime I collect some new wire nuts and stuff, I'll put them in here, or I've got another little bag in there. I've got some new ones in there and stuff, and I've got some orange wire nuts. I'm even going to try a yellow just for kicks so that you can see the difference. See how small that hole is? See how the yellow, the hole's a little bit bigger. So you don't want to get the wires, if your wires are too small, then you may have an issue. But these wires, you know, these are a little bit bigger. These are 12 gauge wires. They're not 14 gauge wires. So I think a yellow wire nut will work. And I'm just twisting the stranded wire all together on here. Okay. See, you don't have to be an electrician to do this kind of stuff around your house, as long as you got the power off. And I'm just going to kind of start twisting that on the end like that. I got to pull this back far enough to get the wire nut on there without it getting in my way. See, that the yellow wire nut's just fine on there. But like I say, most of the time when I put one stranded wire on a 14 gauge or 12 gauge, I use the orange wire nuts. Here we got the orange wire nut. Okay, and that works fine. Get it on there tight. Pull on your stranded wire, your little wire, to make sure it's not going to come out. Because sometimes you can think the wire is tight, and then you pull on that. A little voice will tell you, hey, check that, because VideoJoe says to check it every once in a while. And it might surprise you one of these times. You're going to put a wire nut on, and it's not going to hold. Happens every once in a while. usually on something, if you've got 2 wires coming out or 3 wires and you're hooking a stranded wire to that or something, you know, different type of application. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like that. So I'm going to turn the power back on, and then I've got to hold this and see if it's going to work. I'm going to leave that off so that you can see what I see. And there wasn't anything that said power in, power out, or anything like that. But worst case scenario, if something happens and if I'm not getting the right power in here, I could swap these out back and forth to see, but I don't really think I'm going to need to on this particular light switch. Okay, all right, so I'm going to turn the breaker back on and be right